Hello Tiki, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech Solution. I want to teach you the Python as the fast way as possible and more practical way. Now before we get started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification by clicking on the bell icon. Today I am going to cover the most important topic, how we are going to handle the file. File handling is an important part of any web application. Python has several functions for creating, reading, updating and deleting files. What the operation that we are going to perform in the file, creating, how we are going to create the files, how we are going to read the file, how we are going to update the file, and how we are going to delete the file and deleting the files. Okay, the key function for working with files in Python is the open functions. Okay, the open functions that we are going to use to open the files. The open functions takes two parameters. First name is file name. Second, the mode of the operation that we are going to perform in the Python. For the first parameter, parameters, file name, and second parameters, mode of the operations that we are going to perform in the file. Okay. There are four different modes for opening a file. Okay, first one is the read. Okay, R. What the R will do? R basically the default values. Okay, to reading a files. Basically is what we are going to do in R, open a files for reading and make sure the file exit. If the file is not going to exit for the particular path, that is going to give you error. Okay, the second one is the append. A. This is basically append. What the append will be? Open a file for appending. Create the file if it doesn't exist. Okay. If the file doesn't exist, then what it will do? It will create the files and append the text that we are going to include into the file. The third one is the write operations. Okay. Open a file for writing. In this also, if the file doesn't exist, it will create a files. Okay. Writing a files things into the files. If file doesn't exist this, then it will create. Same thing here also, if file doesn't exist then it will create. Okay, and the final one is the X. What the X will do? It will create the file and return an error if the file doesn't exist. X, creating the files. Okay, and returns the file if the file doesn't exist. Okay, in addition you can specify the if the file should be handled as a binary or text mode. Okay, what does mean? T basically we are going to use for text mode, that you are going to append with the other modes like a read with the text mode, append with the text mode, write with the text mode, and create the file with the text mode. I will show you with the example. This is text mode by default. Default mode is text mode. Okay, and second one is the binary mode. B is the binary mode. Example as a images. Okay, now I'm going to show you with the demo. For the convenience, I am just creating one file, demo files, and there is mentioned well called the demo file text. This file is for testing purpose. Good luck. Okay, now I'm going to show how we are going to read the file. For that, f equal to open and give the file name demo file. Okay, this is we are going to use for open the file. Okay, now if you are going to use the same way with the text mode, the other way, open the file demo file with the read mode with the text. Okay, anyway both the read and text is the default. If you are not going to mention, it will work the same way with the first line. This one, both will be the same. Okay, because R and T, R for read and T for text, are the default value if you don't specify them. Okay, now we are going to show how we are going to read the files. Okay, for F what we did, that is basically the open the file. Now if you are going to read the file, basically the content of the file, then how we are going to do, use print f dot read. Okay, let's run from here. Okay, welcome to the demo file.txt. This file is for testing purpose. Good luck. Okay, the same content, you can see it here. Okay, now what will happen if the file doesn't exist, right? I said, right, if the file doesn't exist and if you're trying to read it, what it will give? It will give the error. Now if you're going to rename this file demo file to 1, then what will happen? It will give the error, right? What is saying? File not found error. Okay, no such file or directory demo file 1. Okay, this is clear now. Now the second one, if you want to use this file, right, demo file, to the different location, just like I am just moving to file 1 file. Okay, now the demo file inside the file folder. Okay, now if you are going to run this demo file, then what will give? It will give the same error, file not found. Even the demo file is exit but in the different location. Let's run and see. Right, file not found error, no such file or directories. Right, for that what we have to do, we have to give the full path where the demo file exit. Right, how we are going to do, we are going to give C user backslash cu double backslash pycharm project backslash tech project backslash file backslash demo file. Okay, we give the full path where the file exists. Okay, now if you are going to run, then it will print all the value from demo file. Okay, let's run and see. Okay, hello, welcome to the demo file. This file is for testing purpose. Good luck. Okay, this is clear now. Now if you are going to use only part of the files, read only part of the files, by default the read method returns the whole text, but you can also specify how many characters you want to return. Okay, how we are going to do, we are going to pass the number of the character that you want to read into the read method. It's like a 5 character you want, then what it will print, it will print hello only. Okay, now just like a 10 character you pass it here, then it will print 10 characters, hello, welcome. Pass 15, then it will read 15, hello, welcome. Okay, this is clear. Now if you are going to read the lines, you can return one line by using read line method. Okay, using the read line method you can use one line only, just like a print f dot read line. Okay, then what will happen, it will read only one line. Which line? Hello, welcome to demo file.txt. It will not read second line. Let's run and see. Okay, hello, welcome to demo file.txt. Now if you want to read second line, and if you are going to copy and paste the same thing, then it will read second line. Okay, but you see, right, there is a space between them. Hello and welcome to demo file text, right? After that one space, new line basically is, and then it will start, this file is for testing purpose. But if you are going to use print f.read, then it will print exact what they are in the content into the demo file. Okay, let's run once again and see. Okay, it will not give any space, yeah, any new line on that. Okay, this is clear now. By looping through the lines of file, you can read the whole file line by line. What does it mean? Using the for loop also you can read all the files. For x in f, okay, and print x. For that also you can use the line by line all the files. Let's see. Okay. Hello, welcome to demofile.txt. This file is for testing purpose. Good luck. Okay. This is clear now. It always the good practice, if you are going to use when the file is open, then it should be closed. Okay. What does it mean? Basically, I will show you. This is F you are using, right, to open the file. After the operation that you are going to perform in the file, then you have to use close operation also, means close method. Print f dot read, and then after that you have to use f dot close. This is always good practice to use the close method. Good practice to use close method after perform the operations in the file. Okay, let's run and see. We will get the same output. Okay. Hello, welcome to demo file. This file is for testing purpose. Good luck. Okay. For today, that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm going to post more and more video on daily basis. So if you want to watch my video in future, just subscribe in below bell icon with all will come. He will notify you when my new video will come, and please don't forget to like and share. We will meet once again in new video with new topic. Thank you.